Key Stage 3 encompasses Year 7, 8 and 9, often referred to KS3. It really builds on the foundations of learning from primary and it's based on the National Curriculum Framework from England. In our secondary school we cover the core elements of English, Maths and Science. That's also built on top of that. We get an opportunity for students to explore the subjects and have a breadth and depth in their curriculum. So we do Geography, History, ICT and Art. They have an option to choose a language, so Arabic first language or Arabic second. Some students choose French or Hindi. All students study Qatar history, and students have an opportunity to study Islam in Arabic, English, or if they're not Muslim, they can study global campus. In Key Stage 3, similar to Key Stage 4 and Key Stage 5, all resources are shared from Microsoft Teams. So all the lessons that the teachers plan and teach are shared with the students onto their Teams platform, and students can access that at any time. In addition to that, we actually send out our curriculum plans for the whole academic year in part. So from September to December, we'll send out all the curriculum plans to parents, usually in the second or third week of the term. We really want to champion the use of ICT in the classroom, so it really complements the teaching and learning. One of those examples is all our classrooms have smart boards where teachers will use the smart boards to demonstrate and ask students to come up to the screen, and sometimes that's really useful for looking at videos, looking at 3D shapes and really giving students an opportunity to feedback live into the lesson. Some of the other areas are some of the platforms that we use. So of course we've got Microsoft Teams, which is an online platform where students can look at resources that teachers have shared, submit work and look at feedback. We also recently invested into Cognity. Cognity is an online learning platform that students can access to complete homework. There's a combination of formative and summative assessments. What that means is there'll be regular in-class assessment where students will be able to see what they've done well and what they need to improve, and there'll be end-of-term tests at the end to measure the progress over the academic term. There's many ways in which students can explore their own interests or engage in project-based learning during ECAs or Global Campus. Yes, there's many initiatives in Key Stage 3 in the secondary school. One of the initiatives that students are working on at the moment is Student Council. So we've gone through a process where students have been elected to become student reps for their individual year. They meet once a month with the head of year and they go through and feedback things that are going well and areas that they would like us to improve on. Homework is an expectation for students in the secondary school. We really try to build the independent learning within Key Stage 3, so students are expected to study from at least an hour to start with a day, and we build that through Year 7, 8 and 9 and try and build those study habits into Year 10. Some of that could be rereading, pre-reading for the next lesson and completing retrieval exercises at home to really reinforce and embed that learning that's taken place in the classroom. The Key Stage 3 curriculum plays a pivotal role in preparing students for Key Stage 4. It lays a strong foundation, gives opportunities for students to explore different subjects and develops critical thinking skills. We have heads of year who are responsible for each year group, and they have an oversight for what's happening in the year group in terms of any pastoral needs, attendance, what's happening at home, and also support and look at any academic concerns. We've got the safeguarding team, which are available to support students if there's anything that worries students or they want to go and speak to. As a parent myself, the advice I'd give to our parents is take real interest in what your children are doing at school. See what they studied that day, what was the highlight of their day, what homework they've got. Just have a discussion. And we want parents to work in partnership with us to support their children on their learning journey. At the end of Key Stage 3, students have got the opportunity to choose their options, and this is a critical point in their secondary education. Now, what do we do as a school? So as a school, we offer an options evening where parents and children can come in and speak to the senior leadership team, speak to the heads department about the different subjects. Part of that information is providing information, advice and guidance, so students have picked the right combination of subjects for their next steps in terms of their career. Students also have the opportunity to test some of those subjects. So we have a taster day where students can, try art, try biology, try chemistry, and really make sure if decision is right for them. Followed by that, they'll have interviews by the secondary leadership team who will go through all their options. So we've given students the opportunity to make sure they've had an informed decision and choice in their secondary GCSEs. Students are given career advice in Year 9 to help them make that right choice in terms of their GCSE options, because we want to have all options and pathways open for students. So we'll make sure that they've picked the right combination of GCSE options, which allows them to study AS and A levels, which will allow them to pick the right course at university.